Hi, it's Dr. Dan here, Dan Moselle, Moselle Holistic. Today is the beginning of we're very excited. When I was speaking to Kris, uh, Kris is our head trainer here. Good morning, Kris. Good afternoon. I decided that we we wanted to serve our people and say, hey, what can we do? So we started talking about it was just going to be one day a week, and then it kind of grew to we decided to do Monday through Friday. And what's nice is so Kris is going to be 2 days of the week on Mondays. She's going to be doing a 20-minute workout that you can do at home. Oh, while I should say, with that being said, there's the equipment you're going to need today. You might want to get it up ahead of time. We need a sturdy chair, like a nice kitchen chair that won't slide on you, either counter or a wall, or you could use stairs as well. You need a dumbbell, somewhere in the 8, 10 pound, depending. If you're a big person, you might need more, or a household product. You can use like these big laundry detergent container. You can use that. If you have a band, a skinny band, a tube that you can stretch, or you can use a towel if you need. And a mat is if you want, if you need. Alrighty. And so that's for today. And then tomorrow I'm going to be on for. We're going to talk about breathing and the importance of breath. Breath is way underrated, and we're going to talk about that. And then but every time I'm on it, I'm going to do some breathing exercises, and we're just going to be talking health and wellness, on mental, emotional aspect, physical stuff, and then whatever. And I'm going to be taking questions. Let me know anything you might be interested in. I'll be glad to cover it. On Wednesday, we'll be introducing you to Dr. D. He's actually Dr. Dan DiBiagio. It's my nephew. He's going to be starting working with us. He's starting now, but we're going to be hopefully getting things going once the dust settles here with this coronavirus. And then Thursday is going to be Kris again. She's going to be talking about meditation, mindfulness, a little teaching, as well as doing a practice. And then Fridays is going to be Carla. A lot of you know her from the front desk, but she's been taking over our nutritional aspect or role here for us at Moselle Holistic. So she's going to be going over some nutritional things to do. Some actually, I've always called her the Instant Pot Queen. So she's going to be doing some nice showing us how to use that. It's a wonderful tool to use in the kitchen. It's a time saver. And going over some recipes. All righty. So we're going to be here as long as we're all on lockdown, keeping safe. So without further ado, Kris, I'll let you take over.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our first 8 weeks to wellness workout. We're going to do a 20-minute workout, 5-minute warm-up, 15 minutes with weights. And hopefully you have all your equipment. Dr. Dan already let you know. So we're going to start by picking up our tube. And I want you to work with the very light resistance because we're just starting our warm-up. So you're just going to scrunch your tube. And we're going to start with W's. So you're just going to do 10 W's as a warm-up. We're going to just open and close. And you can think about good posture here, which I'm going to talk about a little bit. We always want the toes mostly pointed forward. Unless your knee is really bothering you, then you can go ahead and turn your toes out slightly. But we want to try to put our weight on all 3 corners of our foot, which I'll explain in a second. Let's bring it up. We're going to bring it across the chest for about 10 reps. Again, we're just warming up here, so very light on the tube. So as far as your feet, I want you to think of your heel behind your big toe and underneath your little toe. That's a tripod, your foot tripod. Let's do about 2 more here. And now we're going to turn this into the letter X. So we're going to drive with our front arm, and then we're going to be alternating. So it's like a half of an X, half of an X. You're going to do 3 more rounds, focusing on putting good weight on the feet. Even weight, one more on each side. Now keep your two, but just relax it for a moment. Hold it in one hand. You're gonna just give me a little bit of a march in place. Just warm it up here. We're gonna be doing squats today. We're gonna be doing push-ups, rows. All right, then take your two back in both hands. Just the feet, we're gonna tap the heels forward. Again, we're just warming up, just a light little warm up. And then we're gonna add our tube. As the heel comes out, the tube opens to a W. So now I got you guys thinking. Coordinating movements. Few more rounds, 2 more on each side. Last one, good. Relax the arms, come back to your march. Now we're gonna tap the toe out to the side. Side, side. Bringing the two back up. Now we're gonna add those T's. So as you tap out, you open. 5 sets. 3, 3, 4, 5. Back to your march. Relax the hands. Knee lifts, belly tight. Just bring those knees up to the chest. And now we're going to add the X pattern. So it's a half X, half X. One more on each, and then just back to the march. Come on over to your counter. You're going to hold on to the counter. You're going to bring your hips back, pull your belly in, and get your knees right over your toes. So we're holding this counter squat. I want you to pull your shoulders back. Now, if you're a beginner, maybe you're coming down just a quarter squat. If you're advanced, you can even go below the knees. We're holding it for about 30 seconds. We'll do about 10 seconds more. Make sure that belly's in. Now you can use your counter to squat today, or you can use your chair. So we're gonna come up for about 30 seconds. We're gonna do an elbow plank at the counter. Again, we're just warming up. Elbows on the counter. We're gonna walk the feet back, hold the belly in, drop the hips, and our goal is to get in a straight line. So we're ear, shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle. Shoulders are down the back. Just keep holding. The biggest problem people do with push-ups and elbow planks, they hike their shoulders up to their ears. We want to lower those shoulders, pull the belly in, and let the head not drop, but pull back in space. All right, that's our warm-up. So we are going to get going with squats. You have your choice. You can squat onto the chair or use your counter. We're going to do 30 seconds of that, 15-second rest, 30 seconds of push-ups. So here we go. Get ready for your squats and begin. Down and lift. Now, if you're more advanced, you might want to grab something heavier to hold on to as you do your squats. We got about 10 seconds left here. Hips are back, knees over the ankles. All right, rest coming over to your countertop. If you're advanced, you can go to your floor. We're gonna do push-ups, 30 seconds. Shoulders down the back, get ready, set, begin. 30 seconds, shoulders down the back, belly in, don't drop the head. Exhale as you push away. So we're inhaling in, exhaling, push away. 10 seconds. Time, 15-second rest. Get ready for your second set of squats. Pick up your weight if you're holding one. Go to the counter if you want to do them there. Ready, begin. Down and up. Now I'm going to show the counter version. The counter is nice because it allows you to really get your hips back. It's a little gentler on the knees. So it's a really good version. If you have knees that are kind of giving you a little pain right now. Exhaling as you stand on your squats. Squeezing your butt as you lift up at the top. Get ready for your second set of push-ups. Over to the counter or onto the floor. And begin. If you're at your counter, aim for getting just below your sternum or your sternum all the way to the counter. If you're on the floor, you're leading with your chest, not dropping the head. Few seconds left here. Exhaling as you push away on that push-up. All right, last set of squats. Pick up your weight or head to your counter. Ready, set, begin. Final set here. Now, even though you're thinking about weight on all three corners of the foot, you're really pushing a little more from the heels when you're squatting. And you're just going as slow or as fast as is good for you. It's your workout. You want to be kind to your body. Work hard, but not in pain. Couple more seconds. All right. Go ahead and grab a drink. We're going into our second set of exercises. You can use the counter or your chair. First one is we're going out to the side with the leg for side hip. Second one is we're using our counter or our chair to get in a one-arm row position. One-arm rows. We lead with an open chest. We don't round forward. We keep the chest open, hinge from the hips, and keep that little bit of an arch in that low back. So get ready to do your outer hip. Few seconds. We want the knees and toe pointing forward. So think of your big toe kind of almost going towards your knee. So we're 30 seconds here. Lifting out to the side. Now, a lot of people want to lean on this one. We want to stay as upright as possible. This exercise is awesome for strengthening this glute medius, which is this muscle right outside the butt here. And it's really used a lot in everyday, like balance and walking. Go ahead and pick up your dumbbell. I'm going with my all laundry detergent. I'm leading with a flat back, open chest, just a slight arch in that low back, and we're pulling back toward the hip. I want you to exhale as you lift. So you're working, hopefully, your right leg and your right arm. Just keep track, because we have to switch after the next two exercises. So we're staying on the same leg and the same arm, and then we'll switch between. It's nice working out in my kitchen because I can use my kitchen timer and rest if I need to. All right, back to the chair. Same thing, belly in. We're sitting nice and upright. Get ready. We're going to be lifting out to the side. Toes and front knee facing forward. So everything is squared off. My hips are staying pretty even. I have a slight bend in my supporting leg. So if my right leg's lifting, my left knee's just a little relaxed. I'm staying as upright as I can. I'm working the glute medius, this muscle on both sides in this exercise. So it's really great standing exercise. Back to one-arm rows. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you're going to come down to your chair. But we don't want to round our spine. We want to really lift our chest, pull our shoulder blades back, Second round, ready, begin. Elbow comes nice and high. Exhaling as we lift. So this all has about 10 pounds. I weighed it. It's about a 10-pound weight. I also grab my Himalayan salt, which is more like a 2-pound weight. So you can just use whatever is around the house. And relax. We got our third set. Again, toes forward. Think of belly in. Good posture. Shoulders down the back. Get ready. 2 minutes left. Begin. Here we go. 2 seconds rather, not minutes. Good. Now, obviously, we can't use music because of infringement, copyright issues, but you guys can always have your own music jamming in the background. A few more seconds. Hopefully you're really feeling that on both hips. And if not, in the future, go ahead and grab your weight for dumbbells. You can tie a tube around your legs right above your knees. I'll do this version at the counter. So I'm leaning as far forward as I can. Belly is pulled in. Here we go. Last set. And then in between, we're going to do an elbow plank on our chair before we go to the other side. Or at your counter. So the closer you get to the floor, or you can go to the floor, we're going to be doing a 1 minute. All right, time. Everybody grab some water. I'm going to put my towel right on my chair, my sturdy chair that's going to hold me up, hopefully. I'm setting a timer for 1 minute. Go ahead and get into position. If you're at your counter, you're walking your feet back. You're on the balls of the feet. If you're on your chair, your elbows are in your chair, and you're stepping back. And the other option is to go to the floor. So I'm going to start our minute. Get ready, set, begin. 1 minute here. Belly pulled to spine. Now, where are your shoulders? Right now, mine are hiked up to my ears. I want to lower those shoulders. Pull the belly to the spine. It helps if you push into the balls of your feet. Even out the weight. I'm thinking of my backs of my thighs lifting toward the ceiling. So I've got everything active. My shoulders, my neck, my torso, my legs are all engaged. We're about halfway there. 30 seconds to go. Last 20. To come out of this, you're going to walk 1 foot in at a time and stand up with a flat spine. 10 seconds left. It's nice to work out in your kitchen. You got the timer right there. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Stand it up. Come up with a flat back. And get ready to go to the other side. So we're doing side hip on the other side and 1 arm rows. So I'm going to restart our timer. Get set up for the side hip. Get ready. And again. So we're going out to the side. Make sure that big toe actually faces forward or even turns in a little bit. Otherwise, we're kicking that leg out and we're not even working that muscle that we want to work, which is the hip. So everything's squared forward. All 5 toes, the knee, and both hip bones. We're standing up as tall as we can. All right, we're going over to the counter or our chair for a 1 arm rows on the other side. Get ready. 4 more seconds. Remember, we're leading with our chest coming into it, and we pull back toward our hip, creating that 90-degree angle. and the elbow. Exhaling as you pull up. Don't forget to activate navel to spine. Keep breathing. As Dr. Dan's going to teach us, the breath is so, so important. Couple more reps. Awesome. All right, we're going back to that standing hip. Now, if you're getting really good at the standing hip, if you do this workout again this week, which I hope you will, 1 or 2 more days this week, you can also play with balance. So today we're hanging on to the chair because it's our first time. You can do things like wrap this around the upper thighs, tie it, and add resistance, as well as practicing balancing on this exercise. So we have about 10 more seconds, just different ways you can change things up. This is in our posture preps at 8WW lying down. So if you're doing them today, you don't have to do them in your posture prep. Take a rest. Everybody grab their weight. We've got 2 more rounds here. Belly in, hinge from the hips, butt pushing back, a little bit of an arch in that lower spine. Exhaling as you pull up. We're working our full body today. We hit everything. This is working biceps as well as the back. Push-ups work the chest as well as the triceps. Everything's involving the shoulders. Our squats worked all the muscles in our legs. Standing hip helped with balance and glute medius. All right, we have 1 more set of standing hip. Final round. Get ready, begin. Final round here. I'm on my wrong leg. So I'm practicing balance here. I'm hitting this glute medius on both sides. Belly's in, head, spine is tall. Everything's facing forward. Real important not to do too much of a lean. Get ready. And rest. Final set, 1 arm rows. Chair or countertop. Belly in, keep that little bit of that natural spine. Get ready, set, begin. Using the breath. Exhale through the mouth as you're pulling that weight up. Inhale on the way down. So hopefully we're almost done here with about a 15-minute workout, not including the warm-up. All right, bonus challenge, 1 more elbow plank, and then we're done with this workout. So set up. I'm gonna hit the 1-minute timer. Ready, and begin. So again, our shoulders are down the back, belly's in. Let's see if you guys can see me. I think you won't be able to see me if I go to the ground. I'm not sure if I'm in the window. I think I'm not. So remember, you can also do it at your counter or even at a wall. So if you don't have a counter in your house, I mean, most people have a counter in their kitchen, but if there's not enough room there, you can always use a wall. So if you're at a wall, you just be a little bit more upright. You can also use a wall to do your squats, where you slide up and down the wall. So that's another option. All right, 13 seconds. 13 is my lucky number. I'm gonna get a little closer to you guys. Get ready, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come out. All right, here we are. We are finished with our workout. Turn our timer off. Okay, guys, is there any questions? I believe that you can raise your hand. I'm going to go to participants. So I'm not sure who's all on the call. I see Amy and Carla, and we have a long distance phone number. But you guys can raise your hands, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. So I'm looking at how to raise your hand. I thought it was in the participants. I'm sorry, I should have checked that out before we started. Maybe we can unmute everybody. And if there's any, feel free. But I can't hear anybody right now. Any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, that's your workout for today.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Kris?
Carla? You're muted.
Kris?
Yeah, there we go.
Kris?
Yeah. Is this Patrice?
Kris.
Candy?
Hi, Candy.
Hello.
Workout.
Are we supposed to be able to see you?
Yes, you are.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I've been kind of winging it because I can't see you.
For those of you that are trying to talk, if you look at your Zoom screen, the very left-hand corner, there's a little microphone. You need to unclick that, and you can unmute yourself if you need to talk.
Now, Carla, one of the participants is
Kris, I
saying,
can't hear you.
you can't hear me? I'm not muted.
Nope.
No, nobody's muted.
Yeah, I'm not muted, so I don't know why you can't hear me.
I can hear you, Kris.
I can hear you.
I can hear you, Kris.
So Carla, it sounds,
I don't know what happened. Can't hear you.
okay. We'll figure out the screen thing, Candy. Are you looking on your phone? And
Well, I did it on my phone. I started out doing it on a computer, and then I thought, let me just do it on the phone. But
okay.
I do this with my Bible study group, and we can all see each other. And I just was like, where are you?
All right, well, we'll figure out the technical issues.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
is there any questions, or we're all good?
All good.
All right, I hope you guys
Thank you.
broke a little bit of a sweat and got your heart rates up and got just 20 minutes in for today.
Thank you. What do we need
Thank
for
you,
our next
Kris.
class? What equipment do we
Made
need?
it up yet.
Okay.
But I will, we'll send it out. All right, thanks, guys.